In this specific Spark video project, Emma and Nadia and Ketzel decided that they were really interested in the ways that particularly high school girls, particularly younger high school girls, are dealing with issues of sexualization in their life and in the choices that they're making around what they're wearing to school, how they're interacting as freshmen in high school, how young girls are navigating what it means to grow up. Nadia and Emma started talking about character and about the way two different girls in high school, one which was the one that Emma gravitated towards, who had been, as she in her language had been a quote inappropriate freshman, who would wear very revealing clothing freshman year, spent a lot of time on hair and makeup and high heels. And then Nadia wanted to be somewhat more conservatively dressed, focused more on schoolwork, wore like turtlenecks and blazers and long pants, didn't believe in any part of her body showing at any time.
Me and Nadia's characters fit very specific binaries, I guess, of like the nerd, like completely sexless, and then like the slut, like all sexual, and how it's not that black and white.
Point of creating these performances is really to broaden people's understanding and awareness of all the different stories that happen in all of our lives that we often don't talk about, and the stresses and insecurities from a personal point of view of how hard it is for each of us, all women and men, every day to make these choices around body and appearance and how we're going to present ourselves to the world.
I didn't really realize it in the beginning, but when writing my character, I was sort of writing about myself and looking back on how I had been when I was like a freshman to how I am now and that whole experience.
So if you have any special talents in any performance area, bring those into the mix. The performance we didn't think there was going to be a song, but then when we realized that Nadia has a gorgeous voice and is an amazing songwriter, it was suddenly necessary that there was a song in the performance. So who needs to see this and hear this, and what do you want them to do after they see and hear this story, performance, language, poetry, whatever it was that you just spent so much time and talent making?
The more people that can see it and the more people that can be inspired, the better.
You have a Facebook page. Do you have a YouTube channel? Can you tweet it? What are all of the different venues that you have access to get this video out into the world so that as many people as possible can see it and do something about it? Maybe it's having a screening at your school or at your local library, or using social media to push it out through the world. Encouraging people to comment on it, to repost it, to circulate it again and again, sending it to the media, drawing attention to what you created and why it's important that, one, that young people are creating performances about the issues that they care about, and then really taking this issue that you care so much about and making sure that it's heard by the people who need to hear it so that change can happen.